Welcome to Prague, one of Europe's most famous cities, celebrated for its beautiful architecture, rich history, and friendly people. In this travel guide video, we're here to show you the top 7 best things to do in Prague, making sure you get the most out of your visit. Whether you're into exploring secret gardens, tasting new foods, or just enjoying a show, there's something here for everyone. So, let's start our countdown without any further delay. Number 7. Prague Castle. Imagine walking up to a huge castle on top of a hill that's so big it's actually the largest ancient castle in the whole world. Yeah, you heard that right. The largest in the world. When you step inside, it's like walking into a different time. The castle has been around for over 1,000 years. That's like going back in time way before your great-great-great-grandparents were even born. Prague Castle is made up of lots of different buildings, gardens, and even a big, beautiful church called St. Vitus Cathedral. This cathedral has super tall towers that reach up to the sky, and it's filled with colorful windows that create rainbow lights inside. One of the coolest things you'll see at Prague Castle is the changing of the guard. This happens every day, and it's where guards in fancy uniforms switch places. They march and play music, and it's all very official and exciting to watch. But that's not all. The castle is also home to a secret alleyway called Golden Lane. A long time ago, this tiny street had houses that were lived in by the castle guards and even some famous writers. Now, it's filled with little shops and colorful doors. It's like stepping into a storybook village. Number 6. Charles Bridge. This is one of the oldest and most beautiful bridges you'll ever walk on. The Charles Bridge has been around since the 14th century. That's way, way back in time. Even before the invention of a lot of things we use today. As you walk across, you'll notice something really cool. There are 30 statues all along the bridge, and each statue tells a different story from history or legends. The view from the Charles Bridge is stunning. You can see the whole city of Prague from here, the river below, the beautiful buildings, and the big sky above. It's especially gorgeous in the early morning when the sun is just coming up, or in the evening when the sun is setting. Everything looks golden and magical during those times. But there's more to it than just the view. The Charles Bridge has been a part of many important events in history. It's like a grand stage where real-life stories from the past took place. Kings and queens have walked here, celebrations have been held, and now we get to walk on it too. Number 5. Old Town Square. All right, after exploring the Charles Bridge, our next adventure takes us to the heart of Prague, the Old Town Square. This is a big open space, surrounded by the most colorful and interesting buildings you've ever seen. Each one looks like it was painted with a giant rainbow brush. But the coolest part of the Old Town Square is the astronomical clock. This isn't like any clock you have at home or in your classroom. This clock is super old, from the 1400s, and it does something amazing every hour. It puts on a little show. Figures move, bells ring, and everyone around stops to watch. People from all over the world come just to see this clock do its magic every hour. Besides this coolest clock, you will see painters, musicians, and dancers all showing off their talents here. And hey, don't forget to try some yummy treats here in the Old Town Square. There are stands that sell all sorts of goodies. It's a place where every visit can be a new adventure, and you never know what you'll find next. If you are enjoying our Prague travel guide so far, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let us know your favorite spot to visit in the comments box. Number 4. Lesser Town. Now, let's take a little trip to a magical part of Prague called the Lesser Town, or Malá Strana in Czech. This area is like a treasure chest filled with secrets waiting for us to uncover. One of the first things you'll find in the Lesser Town are the most beautiful gardens you've ever seen. These aren't just any gardens. They're hidden behind palace walls, filled with flowers, fountains, and even some peacocks strutting around like they own the place. Speaking of palaces, there's a huge one called Wallenstein Palace. It's so big and grand, it feels like you've just walked into a fairy tale. Kings and queens might not live here now, but you can still feel the history in the air and imagine all the stories the walls could tell. Now, for something really cool, the Lenin Wall. This wall is covered from top to bottom in art and messages about peace. People from all over the world come to leave their mark here, so every time you visit, it looks a little different. Number 3. Prague Delights. After all that exploring, I bet you're starting to get hungry, right? Well, you're in luck because Prague is a wonderland of yummy treats that we're about to discover. Imagine walking into a bakery filled with the sweet smell of fresh pastries. That's just the start of what Prague has to offer. First up, let's talk about the pastries. There's this amazing treat called trdelník, It's like a sweet dough that's wrapped around a stick, then grilled, and finally dusted with sugar and cinnamon. Watching it being made is almost as fun as eating it. When you take a bite, it's warm, crispy on the outside, and soft on the inside. It's like a hug for your taste buds. But that's not all. Prague has all these dishes that are hearty and filled with flavors you might not have tasted before. Have you ever heard of goulash? It's a kind of stew with meat, vegetables, and lots of delicious spices. It's usually served with dumplings, and it's the perfect meal to fill you up after a day of adventure. Now, for a cozy break, we can pop into one of the many cafes around the city. These places are like cozy little nooks, where you can relax and watch the world go by. You can sip on hot chocolate topped with whipped cream, or, for the grown-ups, why not have a taste of the special Czech tea? It's like a warm hug in a cup, made from special herbs and flavors from around here. Number 2. Nighttime adventures. As the sun goes down and the stars start to twinkle, Prague doesn't go to sleep. Oh no, it wakes up in a whole new way. Nighttime in Prague is when the fun really begins, and there's so much we can do. First off, music fills the air everywhere you go. There are places where bands play live music, and you can listen to all kinds of tunes, from rock to classical. But wait, there's more. People in Prague love to dance, and there are lots of spots where you can watch dances or even join in. It's a great way to make new friends and have a ton of fun. And we can't forget about the theaters. Prague has some amazing theaters where you can see plays, ballets, and other performances. Even when it's nighttime, Prague is buzzing with energy and excitement. It's like the city invites everyone to join the party, with lights twinkling, music playing, and people having a great time. Number 1. Bohemian Switzerland. After all the city adventures, how about we step into the wild? Our next adventure takes us to Bohemian Switzerland. This isn't in Switzerland, though. It's a breathtaking national park right here in the Czech Republic, filled with forests, mountains, and mysteries waiting for us to explore. Imagine walking into a forest where the trees reach up to the sky, and everything is so green and full of life. That's what it feels like in Bohemian Switzerland. The air is fresh, the paths are winding, and with every step, there's something new to see. It's like nature's own maze, full of surprises. One of the coolest things in Bohemian Switzerland is the giant stone gate called Pravčička Gate. It's the largest natural stone arch in Europe, and it's so massive, you'll feel like a tiny explorer discovering a lost world. But that's not all. The park is full of beautiful spots. There are clear, babbling streams and hidden waterfalls where you can just sit and listen to the water, or maybe dip your toes on a warm day. There are places where you can look out and see the whole valley spread out below, with mountains touching the clouds. And there you have it, the 7 best things to do in Prague that will make your visit unforgettable. I hope you have enjoyed our Prague travel guide video, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications for more travel tips and adventures.